There's just 1 week left for early voting, and Georgia voters have come out in droves. Hello, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lori Johnson. The Secretary of State's office expects to have more than 2.5 million ballots cast by the end of today. And one Lawrence County group is urging voters to keep it up. Megan Western with our Verify the Vote team joins us in studio. Megan, why the push for early voting?
Well, good evening, Lori. The Lawrence County Republican Party says they're hoping to bank votes for their candidate, of course, but they're also warning about cyber attacks and internet loss that they say could disrupt Election Day. Now, a Microsoft outage impacted Arizona voting during the primaries, and other cyber attacks have impacted government agencies over the last year. But here in Georgia, election officials say there's no need to fear for the security of your vote. The line was out the door on Friday, with Lawrence County folks hitting the polls early.
Yesterday, we were right at 7,600 votes, and we only have like 35,000 registered voters here in the county.
Election Supervisor Janola Jackson says with 6 more days to show up early, you should.
For whatever reason, they may not be able to go on Election Day. So we encourage that.
The County Republican Party is pushing for early voting as well, partly because they say possible internet loss or cyber attacks could affect Election Day.
There would be no way for any cyber attack to be possible on Election Day or any time.
Jackson says outsiders can't connect to the state's voting system.
It's impossible because we're not connected to the internet in any type way.
She says this isn't just for the voters in Lawrence County. Systems are the same throughout the state.
We can't do anything on any of that equipment without the Secretary of State's approval.
This month, Brad Raffensperger shared all equipment goes through audits.
Counties check 100% of their equipment also with logic and accuracy testing. Every piece is checked before it goes out, that it's accurately recording everything.
He says these audits happen even after the election.
We're going to make sure that we have safe, secure, accurate elections.
Now, after the first audit, Jackson says equipment was sealed and it can't be tampered with. She says with the many protocols in place, voters shouldn't be worried about security.
The most important thing is actually exercising your right to vote. And we encourage everybody to please do that if you haven't done it.
Now, there are some other things that they are doing to keep your vote secure. Jackson says their system is actually password protected through the Secretary of State's office, and all election workers take an oath not to commit fraud. Back to you.
Thanks, Megan. If you're making a plan to vote early, don't forget to check a sample ballot and learn about the candidates you'll be voting for. Head on over to the 13WMAZ Plus app and find our profiles of the candidates running for State House and districts across Central Georgia. Download our app on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Apple TV.